Okay, guys. Nikki talked about doing an early morning vlog, and then Trace Track did a vlog about dreams. And then last night, I had the craziest dream that I've had in a really long time. So, background. I have a lot of really weird dreams. Like, I've had way out there dreams that I'm like, being like shot by people who I went to high school with, and like, I don't even know, or dreams that like people are pursuing us and I'm like protecting my siblings, and just like I can't even remember all of them, but I've had some crazy dreams. So my friends from college who were visiting, actually, like one of the girls always asked me, "So did you dream anything crazy last night?" And I hadn't really in a while, and then last night I don't even like. Usually I can kind of tell where my dreams came from. I have no idea where this came from. It was so weird. So I'm like, well, I guess the start of it came from, I was like driving and like almost got pulled over by a cop but didn't. I was like, that's weird. And like recently, that just happened. Like a cop was driving behind me, and it always makes me anxious because I'm like, just pull me over or not, because I thought I might have like been going a little bit too fast when I initially passed him. And so I was driving, almost got pulled over by a cop but didn't. And then I get like a voicemail on my phone, and it's like, your tags have been marked with, and like unmet ticket or something, blah, blah, blah. Something like, something's wrong with you. And I was like, okay. And I guess like I was gonna like call back, but I like started driving again instead. And then I got pulled over by like two cops. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, like I pulled over when, like, because the first cop didn't pull me over or anything. So this cop actually pulls me over. So I pull over, and I'm very respectful. And they're like, ma'am, we're going to have to take you in. I was like, for like what? And so they take me down to the station, and apparently somebody's like accused me of like molesting them. Like, I don't even know. And it was like a bunch of like high school and college people mixed together, and it was some girl who like I went to school with, and like it took me a while to figure out that that's what she had like accused me of. And I was like really just like shocked, because I was like, there's no way that that happened. It's so ridiculous to even think that this is something that I did. But like, they were believing her, and like then apparently there's like evidence like against me that like she had created that like proved like, I mean, like it, like I was gonna have to go to court, and like there was a lot of evidence stacked up against me that like I had done something. And I was like, how did this happen? Like, this is so ridiculous. There's no way that I did this. I mean, this is just crazy to even like think that this has happened. And like, then I don't know, like I'm sitting in this big classroom, and it's got like people who are like supporting her and people who are supporting me, and like we're like talking about the evidence and like things that we can say in court and ways to prove my like innocence or guiltiness. And like people would say stuff, I'm just like, what? That is not true. Like, I didn't go there. Like, I've never been there before. Like, this is crazy. And they're like, ma'am, you need to be quiet, blah, blah, blah. And like, I just ended up crying for a lot of the dream, because I was like, this is insane and ridiculous and overwhelming, because like I'm like, there was like no way out of it, but like it was so clearly like a false accusation, and like people like weren't believing me, or like weren't sure what they should believe. And I was like, do you know me? Do you remember? Like, clearly this is made up. And it was like awful. And I'm like, then like what? I don't know. Like, then there's just a lot of like crying, like walking down some hallway trying to get somewhere, and just like bursting into tears, and like just like sobbing like as I walk places, and thinking like, shouldn't somebody like believe me that like clearly this is made up? Like, how random and weird is this dream? I can't remember anything else that happened. I think that was it. But like, what? What? That's how it was in my dream. And that's like, when you kind of wake up and realize what you've been dreaming, you're like, oh my gosh, that makes no sense. And I remember lying there thinking, I need to remember this, because I need to tell somebody about this, because it's so ridiculous. My dreams make no sense. Like, Okay, I don't know. So, great ninth day of VEDA. I'm probably going to work on something to have edited for you guys tomorrow. Yay! So enjoy my weirdness. I don't know. If somebody has an interpretation on that, please tell me. Because I'm a little freaked out about why I'm like imagining that I'm being falsely accused for some like horrendous action and have no way out of it.